everyone, and welcome to another episode of Looking Good Feeling Fab with me, Abhilasha. So in my last video I told you about my experiments with facial hair removal and how my skin has now decided not to take too kindly to all my experiments, which is why I have now decided to stick only and only with laser hair removal for the rest of my face and threading for my eyebrows. So I've been doing laser for the last couple of years, and I thought it would only be fair to give you answers to all the frequently asked questions about laser. And if I do miss out any, please write a comment and I'll be happy to answer those as well. So let's get straight into laser hair removal. Does laser hair removal really work? So yes, it does. It has worked for me and for my sister, and it was very needed for both of us. So I would highly recommend laser hair removal. Okay, for who does it work? It works pretty well on us Indians. Basically, the laser machines need to see some amount of contrast, so their darker hair on lighter skin works very well. So who will it not work on? Well, it's possibly gonna be difficult for it to work on people with white hair or with really light golden hair. You wouldn't even need laser if you have light golden hair, or people who have dark hair and really dark skin. So if you fall under any of those categories, it would be highly advisable that you go in for a consultation before actually investing in getting a laser treatment done. How much does it cost? So laser is not cheap in any way. Laser in fact is fairly expensive. I remember the first time that I went in to do laser, I got just my upper lip and my chin done, and that itself cost me around 6,000 to 8,000 rupees. Now how much it would cost would highly vary, and it would depend on where you're getting it done, what kind of a machine they have, etc, etc. And but it definitely is not cheap. It is considerable investment, and you need to think carefully about whether you're ready to make that investment or not. How many sittings does it take? Well, it would take a minimum of 5 to 6 sittings. You will start seeing visible results in 5 to 6 sittings, but you will not be completely free of hair. It will reduce the amount of hair growth, but it will not completely eradicate the hair growth. To do that and to get that, you might even need 10 to 12 sittings. So the number of sittings would vary depending upon how your body reacts or takes to the laser, and what part of the body you're getting done. So it would take anywhere between 6 to 12 sittings. Where all can you do laser hair removal? Absolutely everywhere. You can do it underarms, face, arms, legs, bikini, everything can be taken care of by laser. What's the laser procedure like? When you get into the clinic, they will mark out the area that you want to get the laser treatment done on, after which they will go ahead and take a razor and shave that entire area. Yes, they do use the razor. You actually shave your face. And after this, they'll either put a numbing cream, or then the machine will have an inbuilt jet of cool air, freezing air, which has the same effect of numbing out your skin so that you don't feel too much pain. After this, they will just go beep 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 with the machine, and you wash your face and you're out of the clinic. They do recommend that you stay out of the sun for the rest of that day if possible. How much time does laser take? It depends on what part of your body you're doing the treatment on. Your face would generally not take more than 15 to 20 minutes. If you're doing your entire body, it will obviously take that much more time. So next question that I'm frequently asked is, does it hurt? That also is very subjective. A lot of people will tell you it doesn't hurt at all. A lot of people will tell you yes, it does. So that depends upon your threshold of pain, and it also depends upon which part of your body you're getting laser done. So I have found laser to be painful. It's painful for sure. It's like snapping a rubber band on your skin, or a chatka, so to say. You touch something really hot, but it's very fleeting, it goes away, you just feel like an ah, and before you can say ah, it's gone. So it's alright. On my face I don't really feel it, on my upper lip and my sides I don't really feel it, but I do feel it on my underarms. Those areas you will feel it, or any bony, very bony area. Like on my face I generally feel it right on top over here where this bone is, or around your ankles, around your knees, anything where the bone is very close to the skin, that's where you will feel it. So yes, that's about how much it hurts. It doesn't hurt too much otherwise, but in some areas, yes, it does hurt. And your body kind of gets used to it, and it doesn't hurt as much as you go on with your sittings. Now let's come to the results that you can expect. Okay, so the first time that you get laser done, you will come back home, and within a few days or a week you will see that the hair has started growing back, just as if it would if you had only shaved your face and you hadn't done the laser that you actually did. And that is hugely disappointing, and I was kicking myself and I was thinking I spent thousands on getting this laser done and my hair has come out just within a few days, and what the hell is going on? So just be patient. That is just how laser works. So when the hair starts coming out, if you allow it to grow enough, you will see a lot of the hair will just fall off. It just falls off. And the ones that do not fall off, you will just have to take care of it in the next sitting. So in the first sitting you might not see too much of a difference, but if you do continue and you do keep following it up, by the second or third sitting you will start to see a difference in the growth of the hair. So what kind of difference will you notice? So don't expect that by the third sitting you will have absolutely no hair on your face, which is maybe the kind of expectation I had. No, it doesn't work like that. But what happens is that the hair you have becomes finer and finer and finer and finer, and it pretty much becomes invisible. You know, it becomes so fine that it becomes invisible, plus the growth keeps reducing and reducing and reducing. So you will see that the growth reduces, and whatever little growth you have, that hair is much finer. So once it becomes very fine, you can even bleach it and take care of it. You don't have to continue doing the laser. So how often do you need to do the laser? So initially you might have to do it every 3 weeks or every 4 weeks, or however your growth is each time you need it. But soon you will see that you will require it just once in 2 months or once in 3 months, and then it will become once in 6 months, and then maybe you will just have to do a touch up kind of a thing once in 10 months or so. So it will keep reducing, but yeah, that's how it works. Who should not do it? If you are pregnant or if you're planning to get pregnant, please avoid doing laser. One, because your hormones and your hair growth is completely messed up and completely different, and two, because it could the laser could hurt the fetus and the baby. Also, I would recommend that you check who is doing the laser treatment and the machine that they're using to get the to do the laser, because a couple of times I have seen that people have been burnt by the laser. So it all depends on your skin and things. So ask them to go easy initially. You know, there are levels on the laser, so ask them to go easy initially, and then they can pick it up after they see how your skin takes to the laser. But for your face, I would definitely recommend it, because on your face there's nothing that you can really hide. Makeup cannot hide the hair, nothing can hide it. And a lot of times I have tried to fool myself, telling myself that, oh, a little bit can't be noticed and things, but unfortunately on the face every little hair can be noticed, which is why laser is a very good option for the face at least. Okay, I will give you one tip, which is that I have seen from experience that at the laser clinic you will be told not to wax in between 2 laser sittings. However, I have noticed that when I have waxed in between 2 laser sittings, then the hair the effect of laser has taken place much faster. So I'll do laser, and then after 2 weeks if I wax, then suddenly the growth of the hair will become 10 times less and 10 times finer. So it's worked for my sister as well, so I don't know if it will work for you, but it's worth a try. So it's against whatever you're told at the clinic, but if you feel like, you can try just waxing once after between any two of your laser sittings. So yes, that's all about laser. Now I have two issues with laser. One, of course, being that it's very expensive and it adds up, so if it's 6,000 just for my face, or 8,000 or 10,000 for my face per sitting, and then you need 6 to 8 to 10 sittings, you do the math, right? It's pretty expensive. And two, that you need to use the razor and shave between two laser sittings, which is, oh my god, I can't even imagine sitting and shaving my face and not following up with laser or something. I can't come to terms with shaving my face. So those were the two issues I had with laser, and I found the perfect solution for both of those issues, and that is what I have been using for the last year or so. What I'm talking about is this little machine. I know it looks funny and scary, like some kind of weapon from the Star Trek movies, but no, it isn't. It's the Traya at-home laser, and I finally decided, once I knew that I wanted to do laser, I decided to invest in this, because both me and my sister really needed to get laser done, and this was a perfect investment. So if you want to know about the Traya at-home laser,